Introducing Night Diversion. Night Diversion is a run-and-gun 2D platformer shooter game that provides players with a fresh and exciting twist to classic run-and-gun shooters. The game follows John Perry, a mercenary living in a city controlled by a corrupt military power. One day, his pet cat ran off by itself and stumbled upon a group of soldiers that decided to kill the cat for fun. By the time John Perry had found his missing cat, it was already dead in the middle of the street. In a fit of rage, Perry vowed to take down the military to avenge the death of his cat. In Night Diversion, you play as John Perry with his powers of deflection to move across different parts of the city and take down the corrupt military. The main movement mechanics of the game include running, jumping, and falling through platforms. Being a skilled mercenary in a lawless city, John Perry has developed a special skill where he can deflect any form of projectiles back where it came from. John Perry will traverse through unique sections of the city, each filled with different kinds of enemies, and throughout the game, you will be able to pick up special weapons that will give John Perry special abilities when deflecting enemy projectiles. Use your quick thinking and fast reaction time to help John Perry avoid getting hit by enemy projectiles and deflect your way through the horde of enemies. Night Diversion offers 5 different levels, each with their unique final bosses different from the regular enemies. Can you take down the leaders of the military and avenge the death of John Perry's cat? Play Night Diversion now. For our project, we applied the lean game development process, which prioritizes continuous refinements through player feedback and requirements. We first conducted a player profiling survey to identify what are some of the requirements players look out for when playing a game, and created a development plan on what are the most important features that need to be addressed to meet those requirements. This helps us produce a minimum viable product for our players by helping to reduce unnecessary features and to eliminate redundancy.
We will be talking about 2 of our core features, the boss AI system and the login system. The boss AI is controlled using the state machines. When we first tried making the boss using a script, we allowed some of the playtesters to test out the boss features. Through the feedback given by the playtesters, we realized that the players wanted more features on the bosses. In order to improve the boss, we decided to use state machines instead. Through the use of state machines, each of the boss's states only has to do with its own behavior and conditions that could cause the state to change. This allows us to create a complex boss AI with more features without having to deal with complex codes. It helps to loosen the coupling between scripts and also make debugging much easier to handle. As for our login system, we decided to use PlayFab as a back-end platform for our game. This is done by making API calls to send and retrieve player data from the PlayFab database, namely player level. At the login screen of the game, players will register with their own email addresses. This would create a dictionary stating that players can only play level 1. As players complete each level, the current level dictionary would be updated so that anytime a player returns to the game, they can carry on from the level that they stopped at, regardless of the time and device they are using. Approaching Milestone 3, we will be focusing on the completion of all game features. Once all the game features are done, we will conduct more rigorous testing and playtests to sieve out any bugs that could occur when playing the game. We will also implement a new testing method known as ad hoc testing. This means that playtesters are allowed to do anything to try to break the game, thus allowing us to find any potential game-breaking bugs to fix and further refine our game. Now that you have come to the end of this video, we hope that you have gained an understanding of how some of our game features were implemented and the reason behind them. We look forward to seeing you play our game in the future.